Hi guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. My name is Jackie, and as the title may suggest, I'm starting a Project Pan series. I call it a series because I'm not really sure how I'm going to go about it or what I'm even doing, but having watched about 300 videos about Project Pan on YouTube, I feel like I can now tackle this in its very basic form. So basically, I follow a lady, I think her name's Amy something, and she did this spreadsheet about taking a inventory. So I did do an inventory and I have done a whole video about it, but I'm not that keen on the video, and actually my collection has grown further, which is the complete opposite of what I wanted to happen. But yeah, it is what it is at this point. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and do my inventory of my makeup only, because my skincare and stuff hasn't changed. And then what I'll do is I'll go through the inventory with you. But today I'm going to be taking an inventory and I can show you some of the products. I might include at some point a declutter. I'll have to see how I feel, just because I did do a declutter not that long ago, and then I think, well, if I'm taking inventory and then decluttering, I've got to update that inventory again. See what? Sorry, my cat is playing in a paper bag. So excuse the noise, highly entertaining for her. So I'm a bit confused as to how to really go about this. I am actually going to change up how I store my makeup. I've tried all different things. It's not difficult in the slightest, obviously, but yeah, I've recently did a room makeover video, which I can link below for you. But that was hard work, and now the thought of changing everything again already is just like, ooh. But if I want to start this off right with a clear mind and focus, then I think that's the right thing to do. However, so what, blah, 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 doing what I'm saying here. So actually, I realised I have not put some stuff away from my collection. So what I do is I go and get that stuff and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so I've got the very high-tech paper and pen. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to write everything down. As I said, I have got a spreadsheet to fill in, but what I'll do is I'll fill that in and then I'll go through it with you. But basically, I've got all my makeup products on here. So like foundation, primer, serum, foundations, concealer, setting sprays, so on and so on. I'll write it down what I've got when I count them out, and then I can put them on the spreadsheet and I can show you the spreadsheet. So let's start. So I'm working with a very small area here. I'm a bit squashed up, but we will make it work. Okay, so first things first is foundation. So I've got my pot of face products here. So in terms of foundations, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll put 4 here. And then I've got primers is in another drawer, so do that in a minute. Serum foundations, I have 3, so I've got these 2, and then this one is 3. Concealer is also in here, so I've got, I need about 17 more hands. 4 concealers. Sorry, noisy. Setting sprays, another one. Setting powders are in here. And I've got a spares drawer. So yeah, I've got these 3. One to highlight face palettes. Brow gel. That's in this one. So I've got 2 of those. And then I've also actually got this. I'm going to change that to 3 because I have got another brow product somewhere. Oh, it's in this bag. sorry guys, there's stuff everywhere here. I'm very unorganised, aren't I? Let's get these things out here. This is a brow product. I'll class that under gels, even though it's just a brow product. Now, this is a powder foundation, but just says face makeup, so I think I'll put that under powders, actually. So, would I? No. 5 foundations, we'll call that. Okay, so that's that container. So let's just chuck everything back as quickly and as best we can. I have to keep an eye on this. I'm filming on my laptop and it cuts off sometimes randomly. I've just found another foundation. 6 foundations. This is the thing, guys. You don't realise how much stuff you've got. When I first did this, I was actually bloody shocked. Sorry to use a bad word there. But I was. So let's do primers next. So we've got this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These are face primers. It's 7 face primers. I think that's enough for anybody. Have I got an eye? Oh, and I've got an eye primer. I'm pretty sure I've got 2 of these. I'll have to double check. I'll put 1 question mark because I'm sure there's one hiding somewhere, unsurprisingly. It's so loud. Apologies. So that's that. What's next on here? So setting sprays, which are over here. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is like a setting spray primer hybrid, but it's in here now. I've lost count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 1 in here. 7. Sorry, it's not my cat's doing. She's been such a bum face. 7. Okay, so let's pop these back in here. That one stays in my second drawer. Right, now, bronzer. So when I did this originally, I took so I have face palettes as one category. Now, a face palette to me is a palette for your face, funnily enough, with a little bit of everything in. So if I have a highlighter palette with just highlighters, I'm going to count each individual highlighter. If I've got a face palette which has like bronzer, highlighter, something else, what other things can you put on your face? Blush. I'm going to count that as a face palette. Okay, so what I might do first, this is going to take a little bit of working out this category, and some of my stuff is all over the place. So let's get these 2 drawers out. I've moved my makeup around. I can't even tell you how many times. Every time my husband comes in this room, he's like, has it changed again? Like, of course it has. Of course it has. Why wouldn't it? It's me. Okie dokie. Right, that's that one. That's that one. And then these are individual ones. Okay, so am I missing anything? No. Okay, so in terms then, we'll attempt bronzer first because I think that's going to be the easiest because I have I was going to say technically, but it's not technically because it's a thing, but I've got a mini Hoola, these bronzing drops, and this stick bronzer. So that is 3. Cool. That was easy. Next comes the difficult part. So we've got over here. So we'll go for blush next. So we've got 1. I'll have to write this down as I go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, that's 9. Okay, let me just write that down there. 9. Okay, and then I need a desk that's about 19 foot wide by about 30 foot long at this point. That can sort of, sorry, it's jiggling. There we go. So that's 9 there that I've counted. Okay, so blush palettes. So this One Size Beauty, because it's got like this highlighter in it, I would say that's a face palette. Okay, so that one doesn't count. This, however, is I would say a pure blush palette. Okay, so then that's 3 shades, so 9, 10, 11. That's 11. 11, 11, 11, 11. This Natasha Denona is a cheek palette, and there's a highlighting, so I'd count that as a face palette. And then this Natasha Denona has a finger mark where I stabbed it by accident, and it has a highlighter in there. So again, I'd say that's a face palette. That's fine. And then these are highlighters, and those are okay. So we've got 11 blushes. I don't know how many cheeks I think I have, but we have 11 blushes, and then highlights. Okay, so highlights have got these two. So that's 2, 6. So that's 8 because there's 6 in here, never been touched. And then 6 plus 6 is 12. 12, so that's 14. I'm just going to write 14 down. I'm going to get confused. So that's 14. And then 14, 15, 16, 17. 17. Down there. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I think that's it for highlighters. Did I get any new ones there? No. So 21. Gosh, that's a lot, isn't it? Right, so on to face palettes. Just so you know, guys, I have to keep stopping and starting, mainly because my laptop, sometimes using Clipchamp or something on Microsoft, and it freezes and it loses my video halfway through, and that's very upsetting. So if it's a bit choppy, I do apologise. I'm trying my very, very best. Because when I film, the sun, when I film on my phone, it loses, I can't upload my videos. So I'm in a bit of a difficult situation here. I appreciate I could buy a new camera, but I don't really have the money to do so, she says, having probably spent about £1,000 on makeup whenever, looking at everything that's here. But anyway, okay, so that's what my excuse. So then in terms of face palettes, so I've got these 3 that we've already talked about. Then I've got this Becca one. So that's 4. God, I can't do maths. 4. These 2 Benefit ones, which is for 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. I can do maths, I promise. 6. And then this one is 7. Okay. So face palettes 7. Now, my least favourite one that I was looking forward to is eyeshadow palettes, because there are so many, just absolutely ridiculous amounts. So let's put that down there. You're not going to believe this, guys. I've forgotten. Actually, in terms of what we're talking about here, the only thing I would include is this lipstick. This is a mystery bag that I purchased. So that can go somewhere with those. Right, so then in terms of, that sun is so bright, I'm going to shut the blind, aren't I? Right, eyeshadow palettes. So let's count the ones that I've got within my arm's reach. I'm missing some. Where's my other container? Oh, it's there. It's literally like, where are you? So let me turn you a bit so you haven't quite got the sun so badly on my face. Okay, no, I'm going to count that as... I have a glitter section, but I don't know whether something like this would be like glitters or eyeshadows. I'm going to call it an eyeshadow palette because that's what I would use it as. Okay, so first things first, rather than last things last. So we've got this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If only that's all there was. I've got drawers and drawers and drawers of eyeshadows palettes. So yeah, I have got an individual eyeshadow section, but I'm not going to count those. I think I have. Yeah, eyeshadow single eyeshadow palette. Okay, so yeah, I'm not counting every single shadow. God, could you imagine? I'd be here for a lifetime. So yes, I've got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 there. That's just those. Right. So that's 18. Shove these. Oh, sorry. Oh, I'm so clumsy. My husband laughs at me all the time. I am the clumsiest person. Right, so that's those. Have I got, oh God, I have got a whole drawer full here. So we were up to 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. They're heavy. They're big beasts, those ones. 24. Let's go down on the floor. And then I've got 2 drawers full. Whoops. 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. I'm just going to shut the blind. 30. Is that right? Yeah, 30. Last drawer. Okay. 31, 32, 33, 34. Now, that is a lot, but I think at one point I had over 50. So I'll take that as a win. If you could consider that a win. So that's 34. Now, single eyeshadows. I don't have many. Let me find them. Okay, so I've got all my single eyeshadows and my mascaras out. My laptop actually shut, but it kept my recording. Thank goodness, because if I'd had to do all that again, I wouldn't have been very happy. Albeit it would have been my own fault. So we do mascaras first. I was going to do single eyeshadows, but I have my mascaras all in my hand. So have I got one else? Yeah, I have. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, gosh, 10, 11. Okay, 11. Where is my mascara? 11. Okay, single eyeshadows. I have got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, now lip products are the next thing, of which there are some everywhere. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to count this down as, I'm going to split it out. So we've got balm, primer, gloss, stick, lipstick, liquid lipstick, and lip oil. Okay, so let's go for lip balm first. So this is kind of a primer, but it has a lip balm in it. So these are butters. Would you count those as balm? I think so. Got one in the other room there as well. So this is a lip tone. That's a reactive gloss. So let's call that a gloss. Okay, so in terms of balms then, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, because I know I've got some somewhere else. So lip balm 11. Oh, actually, that's 10 because I've got lip primer, so I'd call these lip primers, but actually no, it is 11 because I've got my Emco Beauty Laneige knockoff. So 2 primers, gloss. Well, let's carry on with this one here because I've got this bucket. So this is, I'm looking for lip oils in this one. So this is that's a gloss. Okay, so lip oil. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. 10. 11. No, 10. 10 will do. Okay, so that's it for this tub. And then, actually it's not though, because I've also got this one here, which is I haven't opened yet, and I'll put that under balm. So that's 12 now. Right, lip gloss. Have I got a lipstick in there? Yes, I have. Okay, so what have we got here? Gloss. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. That's good. And then lipstick in bullet form. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got another Jeffree Star somewhere. 5. I don't know where it is. 5. 6, 7, 8. And then lip liner, I've got 2. I don't actually know where they are, but I know I've got 2. And then liquid lipstick, I've got 4, 5, 6. Right. Okie dokie. Something just flew off the thing there. I don't know what happened. That's that. And then, what is this up here? This is like lash serum. I don't know if I've got that under, but I'll put that as a category 2. Oh gosh, loose glitter. Okay, so loose glitter is in here somewhere. I don't know which drawer. Where are you? If I was loose glitter, where would I be? Ah, here it is. Right. Oh my god, these are such a mess. Okay, so this is my like loose glitter tub or glitter tub. So in terms of then glitter liners, I've got 1, 2. I had some new ones from Shein. Where are they? Huh. Oh, here they are. They're there. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, for five liners, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I'd say about 25. They're all glittery. Obviously they're all glittery. I don't really want to be touching them too much. So yeah. So what I'll do then, guys, is I'll put everything into the spreadsheet. I've taken all my inventory, written it all down as best I can. I'm going to put it into my inventory and then I'll go through it with you. Okay, so I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so this is the spreadsheet. Now, I will go through this quite quickly because last time I tried to do this, it kept dying on me. So let's try very quickly. So basically, this is the spreadsheet. I didn't do it. I'll link the lady below that did it. It did cost me £5 to use, but in the grand scheme of what I spend money on, I don't think £5 is an awful lot of money. Okay, so this is the makeup section. You've got skincare, toiletries, and travel. So I've split it out. I've already done skincare, toiletries, and travel. As I said, and I wasn't going to revisit it because I'm pretty sure it's sort of as up to date as it's going to be. So you can see here, you can have your goal number, your actual number, and the difference. So all my products down here. So foundations, I have 6. I want 2, so it's a difference of 4. Primers 7, I want 2, a difference of 5. You can see here, I won't go through the whole thing. The goal numbers can change, but ultimately this is what we're looking at. So I currently have 236 makeup products, of which I only want 75. So yeah, a difference of 161. So quite a lot of work to be done there. Face mask, skincare, I've got 74 items. I want 24. So a difference of 50. What's this? Toiletries, and I grouped. She had hair care as a separate thing, but I don't have a lot of hair care, as you can see. So it does actually need updating because I bought some new ones. But yeah, basically, I've got 111 toiletries. Hand sanitizers is the biggest one. Which, should I have included? I'm probably always going to have quite a lot of those, but we'll try because I buy them in bulk when I go to America. So yeah, I might take that off at some point. But yeah, that's to be decided. And then the last one, which is travel size stuff, or travel specific things I use when I'm traveling. So yeah, so basically what we're looking at here is this section. So the actual, I have 454 products around me. So nearly 500 if we're honest with ourselves, and I have a goal of 158, which 158 is still such a massive number. That's like more than anyone can use in a lifetime. 158 things, but across all those categories, I think that is fair, so it's not something on the floor. So if we think, how many categories have I got? 4 categories. And travel is an odd category, but if we did 158 divided by 4, that's only around 38 things in each category. And when you think about makeup, I guess that's not bad. It's not good, but it's not bad. So that's what I'm telling myself. So yeah, so I'll have about 296 things that I need to get rid of. As I said, I am in 2 minds as to whether to do a declutter, but then it's going to mess up my sheet. It's not going to mess up my sheet because I'm going to change. I can change it as I go. On this sheet, you'll see there's like a running inventory. Sorry, I can't get back to the sheet. Here we go. A running inventory, which I haven't even looked at. So I'd guess I'd fill this out for this year, and then we'd see what I have do it every year. So I could do it if I do it at the end of this year and then the end of next year. I don't know. I obviously, because it's November, it's like a weird time to do it. This was her figures, not mine. And yeah, the same. So I'd need to tart that up, or not tart that up a bit, change that. Then you've got a project pan here. We can weigh things. I did buy a pair of scales so I can pick maybe 20 products to use as part of a project pan, and that could include, my skincare and stuff. Then there's like a use up tab of things that I've used up over time. And then this 6-month update. So this is something I might start because I'm off between Christmas and New Year, actually. So that's something I could think about doing and spending some time doing. So yeah, so that's it, guys. I think the next video from me will be I'm going to reorganize things. So I feel like I need to get things reorganized to be able to actually cope with this challenge. And yeah, I've seen tons of different types of project pan options. Monopoly thing, Panopoly, a Candyland thing, very American, but YouTube gives me pretty much American videos all the time. So yeah, that's it, guys. So I'm still astonished by the fact that I have 454 things, and they're all crammed into this tiny little area pretty much in terms of makeup. But yeah, things can only get better is all I'll say. So yeah, so thanks for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed. Sorry it's a bit of a longer video, but I do appreciate you sticking around. Please like, subscribe and comment. Let me know, have you done a project pan before? Are you thinking about doing a project pan? And would you want to do an inventory? And if so, how many products do you think you have versus what you actually have? I'd love to know, because I'm nosy. I like to know these things. So yeah, so thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.